Good evening. It's me again, and it's Monday the 18th, and I'm here to say I've had another loss, so I'm pretty excited about that. I released 1.4 pounds last night for a total of 11.2 that are gone forever. And yes, I did accomplish my mini goal. I passed 10 pounds and I thought about having some music here or something and I didn't, so doing a happy dance anyway. And that's my chair squeaking, and you heard it in the last video too. It's pretty loud, so sorry about that. My daughter knows about this chair. If you're there, honey. Woo, squeaky chair. Okay, so anyway, I was going to reward myself and kind of jumped the gun, and I bought myself a whole bag of books at Goodwill the other day. So that's my reward. I'm good with that. Let's see. I bought some English toffee. English toffee, I don't know. It's mirror image, sorry. It's backward. I put it on mirror image, and now I can't find where I put it on mirror image to change it back. So English toffee, that's yummy. Not sure still if I like the vanilla cream or not, but I've got English toffee in my tea. It smells yummy, tastes pretty yummy. Always smells better than it tastes, but whatever. I also bought this stuff, stevia glycerite, and it is thick like honey, and it's supposed to have less of an aftertaste, and maybe it does. I mixed the two today because the smell was so strong of the English toffee, so I thought maybe, you know, if I put a little bit of the plain with the English toffee, that it might be just right. And it is pretty tasty. So, and I don't know if they make these in flavors. They didn't have it at Whole Foods. Only plain. So, anyway, I'm getting used to the fake sweeteners. I've never, ever, ever, ever liked fake sweeteners before. When I eat regularly and I'm eating healthy, I eat honey. I use apple juice, applesauce, stuff like that. Sometimes raw sugar when I'm making something, you know, to share with people, like sugar cookies or something. Anyway, last night I had the craziest nightmare. So, I don't know if this ever happens to anybody else, but in my dream, my nightmare, every time I turned around, I was accidentally tasting something. And I was so freaked out. I thought I ruined the whole thing. I woke up feeling terrible, really feeling like I ruined the whole thing. But it was a dream. It was a nightmare. So I was so relieved. But oh my gosh, I can't remember all the foods, but they were things I liked. I think I tasted frosting that I was making. And then, oh no. And oh my gosh, I felt terrible. I was so scared. So it was just a dream. It's all good. I'm doing fine. I haven't cheated at all, except when I accidentally ate too many calories the other day, 2 days ago. That technically is probably a cheat. Anyway, so I'm not hungry right now. Not really sure if it's just finally kicking in. This is day 10 of the very low calorie diet. So some people say it takes like around that time. So maybe that's why I'm just not hungry at all. Like I feel like I really could just go to bed in an hour, totally not eat anymore. And I still have to eat my second protein, vegetable, and fruit. Now here's the thing. I could probably make myself eat the fruit, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. So I'm gonna, if I eat something, make myself eat a protein. But now, it's really hard for me to consider eating protein. So, I may not. We'll see. That's just where I'm at right now at 8:04. and I hope to go to bed just an hour or two. Anyway, today I did something kind of cool. Maybe this filled me up more than usual, I don't know. But after I cooked my beef, my little steak, and I cook it in water, well, I just kind of added more water to the pan and all the little brownie stuff that's down there, because it's not fat, because there was no fat in it, because there's no fat in that meat after I cut it all off. Maybe trace amounts or whatever, but it was all stuck to the pan really, and it wasn't crumbly or anything. It was just like a film, a coating. I added the water, and then I put an onion in it, and I added a lot more water, and I basically made onion soup. So maybe that sounds gross to somebody, but to me it was really yummy. It was very, very tasty. I put amino acids in it, apple cider vinegar, and some salt and pepper, and it was really good, except I put a little too much pepper in there, so it was kind of hot, spicy. It's not supposed to be. That's onion soup, but I could tell that was the flavor of the onion soup I like. So very close to my regular recipe, which really is beef broth that I buy, organic beef broth with onions cut up. I don't pre-fry them or anything. I just put them in there, and then about half an hour before I serve it, I let it cook for a while. Half an hour before I serve it, I put a cup of wine in there, white wine, dry white wine, and that's all I do. And it's really good. I got that recipe from someone whose mother is French, so I think it's authentic. Anyway, so, okay, I unofficially measured myself in a few places today, and that was really exciting because a few places I was half an inch smaller, and I didn't expect to be so soon. But what really freaked me out was that I measured my arm, my upper arm, and I was 2 inches smaller. So now that's good and bad, because what it says is that my arms were a lot fatter than I ever thought, because they're still not looking so great. But it was nice to know that they're getting better. So that was very exciting. My little unofficial measurement, because I'm not officially calculating it until like 3 weeks or something. Yeah, that'll be better. But, okay, so basically, that's all I really have to say. I'm a little cold. I just want to say, in case anybody wonders what this says, it's Pigeon Forge. I just don't want anybody, you know, getting all weirded out because I can't figure it out. So, I'm just chilly, so I'm wearing my hoodie here. Anyway, this has become like a spiritual journey for me. There's so much more than just the eating and the losing weight going on. I just feel like God is really speaking to me in a lot of different ways, and one of those ways is about my emotions. Not so much because I'm feeling drawn to emotional eating, but because I'm not emotionally eating, I am dealing with my emotions a lot more. And I'm realizing some good things is that I've matured enough that I'm not wigging out like would have been my pattern. You know, it's really hard because I heard on the radio today there's 3 ways that we express anger. 1, we spew. 2, we stuff. And 3, we leak. And leaking is passive aggressive, like when we say something and then if somebody asks us about it, we say, no, we were just joking. And 2, like when we leak, that's when we just, when we stuff, that's when we won't say anything and we give people the cold shoulder. And when we spew, that's usually me, and that's when I just want to get it out of me so I don't, you know, the top doesn't blow off. But anyway, so I've been a lot healthier, been saying, you know what, this is how I'm feeling right now. Can't say it really deals with a lot of things. You know, still there, but it does help me process, and I think I'm growing. So anyway, that's it for what it's worth. Bye.